Hi everyone. Um, you know, haven't been on for a while. I took a little break before Christmas and from coming on and doing lives, and it's taken me a little while to get back in the groove. So I apologize, and somewhere I have a list of topics I want to talk about, so I will be coming on more regularly in the next couple weeks. Today I wanted to talk about something that is a very, I think, simple tool, but can be really powerful for you if you choose to join me in the exercise. So what is it? When we're feeling a little down and low, I guess maybe I should ask a question. Where do you go? Like, where do you plug in? Or what do you do when you're feeling like you're feeling a little low and you need some inspiration? Um, and for me, in the past, and I've worked my way through this and out of it, is sort of I sink into like that low feeling. And I may not always, do something to help shift me out of it. So I've done a lot of work, and I'm still doing a lot of work on myself. Um, Sometimes, well, the biggest thing that helps me shift is being outside in nature. That is hands down the biggest thing. And sometimes it takes me a while to sort of move all the stuff up here out and out of my body, hold a lot in my body. So sometimes it takes a while when I go for a walk, but it does eventually, like, it feels so much better being out in nature. Dancing for me helps a lot, just turning on some music and dancing. But what I want to share with you today is I'm old. I'm going to go old school on you all, on y'all. I'm going to go old school. I like writing. I really like writing. But some of you will do what feels good. So if you see something that's posted on any of the social outlets that you use, we're all saving different memes or different quotes that we like. I know most of us do that somehow. Um, I do save some stuff on my phone, but because I'm old school, I have this little notebook, little itty bitty notebook, and I had to find it. I knew I had one this small. Um, yeah, so I can hold it in the palm of my hand. Um, I haven't started yet because I couldn't find this guy. I have this really old one. Probably from the 80s. Okay, so I started writing some inspirational quotes, and these I would see on social media. I'm going to be honest, mostly Facebook. Or if I don't know, mostly Facebook, but sometimes I've pulled these from another community that I'm involved in. So people will post inspirational things, and instead of me saving them digitally, which I don't often grab my phone to look, it's not like my go-to. My go-to is, again, I like to journal, I like to write, I like to take notes. There is something about like moving energy through your hand and writing. There's something scientifically proven that that is very helpful. So again, because I couldn't find my little yellow sunshine book, I grabbed something that, a little notepad that I've had forever. And I'm just going to read you a couple of things that have been very inspirational to me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer these over to here. And I keep them intentionally short so that I honestly can put them on just this. I mean, if I have to go over to the next page, I don't mind. Oh, look, I flipped. I did have something. I did start something. And this is from my friend Noelle. She writes, and then she did a post on this. But this is like the headline. You are the miracle. That's it, period. I didn't write anything else. I know she wrote more in her post, but I just wrote, you are the miracle, period. That's it. That's the inspiration. If you want to feel into that, that's what I'm doing. When I feel low, I'm going to grab my book and look at what's in my book. Okay, here's some other, I'll just read one or two more because I want to keep this short. All right, this is from a woman that's a medium. Her name is Brandy Wells. And I had seen her post this some time ago. If you realize how powerful your thoughts are, your thoughts, you would never think a negative thought again. So that's another one that I really liked. Oh, this is somebody that isn't on Facebook a whole lot, but I used to follow him years ago. His name is Andre Popa. And this goes back to 2022. So I think that this came up as a memory on Facebook for me. And this is what he wrote. Again, really short. Life is nothing more than stories we have created that we now are living out as actors. We're the actor in our own story, and life is, I'm just adding to it, life is nothing more than stories that we created, and now we're living out. So we get to, if we don't like the story that we're living out, we can create another one. Let's see, I think there might be one more that I want to share. Oh, this is a good one, and I don't know who wrote it. I'm going to be honest, because I didn't put the name of the person, so I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. And this could be Noelle again, quite possibly my friend Noelle. The magic you're looking for is in the work you keep avoiding. Face it and watch your life shift. I'll say that one more time. The magic you're looking for is in the work you keep avoiding. Face it and watch your life shift. So, the last thing I'm just going to throw out there, and this is a tip that I'm going to share with you from another friend of mine, Carrie Lewis. She's a coach. She had told me, now this is probably going back 3 years ago, maybe. I think this is a great tool, and I tried it for a little bit. I didn't really stick with it, but I think it's a fantastic tool. So she was doing the same thing. So I'm like going to my little book, and this is something that I can honestly like stick in my purse if I need to, or if I'm traveling, I can stick in a backpack. It's small enough I can travel with this. What she was doing when she needed to remind herself of how awesome she is and that she's doing a good job. And this is for all of us that are like, we have like negative self-talk, and we need, it's the negative self-talk that we really get into. So what we're doing now is rewiring our brain when we look at inspirational quotes or quotes that like kind of kick our butt into gear, which is great too. So what Carrie was doing is she would set her alarm at, I don't know, I think she did like every hour on the hour, let's say from 9 in the morning to 5 or 6. I think she stopped at a certain point. So let's say she sets her alarm for 9, 10, 11, 12, and then whatever her stopping point is. And it goes off, and she is either looking at a quote and she's reading it and sort of giving like some attention to that for a few minutes, or she's either reading something or telling herself something. So if she's, again, this was 3 years ago, and she used to send me a bunch of quotes. So this is what I'm guessing she did. At like 9 o'clock, she'd look at a quote, and she might look at the same quote the whole day, every hour on the hour, to reprogram her brain. It's quite possible. I don't know her process exactly. She didn't share that with me. Or if she did, I've forgotten. But at 9, she'd like look at a quote. And then at 10, she'd look at another quote. 11, look at another quote. And maybe, like I said, it was the same thing because she was trying to retrain her brain. She was trying to move out of a lower feeling state, like not feeling so great, and move up, like change the vibration, change the energy, change how she felt about herself. And this is a coach, a really, really amazing coach that helped and is still helping a lot of people. We all need this from time to time. We all do. But if you're in the thick of it, if you're in just the middle of a bunch of stuff, then you might want to lean on a particular tool for a week or a month. I would say, honestly, if you're really in it, 3 months, 3 to 6 months. And it could be the same quote. What if it's this quote, "You are the miracle"? What if that's what you need to hear every day for 6 months? And really, not just hear it, feel it and believe it. You need to feel this and believe it. You are I. You can say to yourself, "I am the miracle. I am the miracle. Me. Life is a miracle. I am the miracle. Like, I need to stop looking for miracles. I am the miracle." And this isn't coming from ego. This is really, again, when we're not feeling so wonderful and that self-talk is creeping in. That's when we need to somehow, how else are you going to how else are you going to shift it? Are you going to pick up the phone and talk to a friend? Maybe. That's a great way. Again, like I said, I like to go out in nature. Are you going to pick up a book that you really like? Are you going to turn on some music? Are you going to do an art or craft or be creative? What are you going to do? Are you going to go exercise? There's so many things we can do for inspiration, but for me, and I'm just extending this invitation if this works for you, whether or not you're an old lady like me and you're doing old school writing in a book, or you've got a folder on your phone or computer where you're pulling up the inspiration and the memes, it doesn't matter. It's what works for you. Figure out what works for you. You might just want to look at your vision board if you've created one this year. Look at that and really get inspired and just go right into that and go, "Oh yeah, I remember making this. I remember wanting this." And now I'm just going to just give myself a minute and look at the word or the pictures and remember the inspiration. Allow the inspiration to come into your field and into your being and start to shift. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. I'm going to, and I really love that this is yellow, so it's like the color of the sun, like sunshiny and bright and happy. So this is my little inspirational notebook, and I'm going to keep adding to it. And it's got a lot of 180. Oh, awesome. So at some point, when I have like half of it filled, I'm just gonna like probably just flip. I'm just gonna like flip and just see what the day's inspiration is. But for now, I'm working on adding to it. And I'm only gonna add things that really light me up. I'm only gonna put in here like the highest vibey quotes for me. What feels good to me. So it doesn't matter which page I look at. I'm gonna go, "Ooh, ha, yes. Yes," right? And I really love that even though I started with this because I couldn't find this one, I love that my first one is "You are the miracle." And I'm going to write "I am the miracle." So I want to thank my friend Noelle for all the beautiful quotes and inspirations that I continue to collect from her. And there's tons of other people, and Facebook is full of all of these things. So again, if you like, say, having a folder on your phone, do that. Just do it. Do what works for you. If you like pictures and drawing, you might want to get a book where there are just like cutting pictures out of magazines is fine. You don't have to draw them yourself. It could be pictures. It could be your music playlist that really lights you up, that really shifts things for you. But I love the quotes because instead of entertaining the negative thoughts, I am now not only entertaining, I am playing and hanging out in these waters, in this cool ocean. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm choosing to do. So I invite you to join me if you'd like. And I'd love to hear any comments if anybody wants to leave any. I hope you all are having a great day. The sun has been shining here and it's not really cold, to be honest. I got to shovel today and the sun was shining, so I feel really good about that. And I wish you all a beautiful day. And remember that you are the miracle. You, yes, you. You are the miracle.